Good evening, little Fran, once more.
Good evening.
First of all, who is little Fran?
Oh, who is Little Fran? Little Fran is an Italian girl that came to London 4 years ago and been singing. Yeah.
So you're Italian?
I'm Italian.
You know what I'm going to ask you then?
Where from?
No, I'm not even going to ask you where from. I want you to say something in Italian.
Oh, ok.
Say something to the listeners in Italian for me, please.
Buonasera a tutti. State ascoltando Heart of Love Radio.
Can you translate now, please?
Good evening to everybody. You're listening to Heart of Love Radio.
Wow, wicked. See? You see that now? Italian is inside the building. Yeah. So, in terms of your music, what type of artist are you?
I like to think that I do different kind of music. So house music, a little bit of house music, R&B, soul music, slow jams.
Yeah.
I am going to be doing a track that is dancehall.
Oh.
So something new. I've been doing some rock covers, so it's dependent really on my mood.
Well, you're all over the park then. What's your speciality?
Soul music.
You like soul music?
Yeah.
I can see that. Because I've listened to your CD and I'm like, wow, this girl is in love with something. She has that aura in the voice, but I like it.
Oh, bless. Thank you.
Something different. And at the moment, I don't really see. Maybe I'm not in the right circle. I don't really see much of what you're doing, so that's a good thing. It's always good to be an abstract person in the crowd that always gonna stand out eventually, innit?
Thank you.
So, wow. She's like, wow.
Talking to me? Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about the little lady here, and listeners out there, she's quite a package. She's not that tall. She's can I say how tall are you?
How short I am? I am 145.
I think you need to go in feet.
That's why my name is Little.
Little.
Well,
it's obvious.
Obviously, when you see me, you know what. I had people, there was artists or DJs. They looked at me and were like, "I know why your name is Little."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh well, yeah."
It's quite obvious. Well, they couldn't be calling you tall Fran or big Fran. It wouldn't make sense, is it?
No.
So in terms of your music, were you doing music back in Italy or you only doing it since you've been in London?
No, I've been singing since when I was 13.
Okay.
I've been studying, so I was singing, but it was mostly covers.
Okay.
So I've done CDs, but they were all about covers. And then when I came to London, one of my friends said to me, "Why don't you try to write a song?" And I was like, "I've been trying so much, but I never liked them." You know when you write something and then you think, Nah. It just doesn't work.
It's just the confidence wasn't there, yeah?
So I remember I wrote this song.
Yeah.
And then I called my friend and I was like, "Okay, this is the song. You're gonna laugh." He listened to the song. He called me back and he started laughing. And I was like, "I told you." You wanna laugh. And then he said, "No, I'm laughing because it's good."
Yeah. He was surprised.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
And that's how I started.
Oh, that was good. So you actually started because of constructive criticism, so to speak.
I think someone pushed me a little bit because I was a little bit scared of all the times that you're trying to write and you're thinking, "Nah, this is not working." But someone actually believes in you and think, "Okay, you can do it."
Yeah.
And you think like, "Okay, maybe I can do it."
Okay.
And that's how it started.
That's lovely. That's good to know that you actually made that step, because people can motivate you all day if you like, say, "Yeah, you should do that." But it comes down to the moment that when you say, "Listen, this is what I want, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to grab it with 2 arms, I'm going to take it." Because that's the difference between winners and people who's just in the game, basically. So, for you now, in terms of your recordings, because you gave me a CD earlier on, the CD says Little Fran, me, myself, and I. Was this your first recording?
I wouldn't say the first recording, but I would say my first album.
Your first individual album?
Yeah, as a songwriter.
As a songwriter?
Yeah.
That's good. So it's quite an accomplishment, because you gave it to me like a top prize, and I'm very happy for it, and I will play, because that's what we do here. We take people like yourself, and we expose them. We never know who's listening. We never know where it's gonna go. So for yourself, I want to thank you very much for coming to the Art of Love Studios, the Open Live Show. It's a pleasure having you here. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Little Fran, Sunday evening, all chillax, relaxed in your settee at home, watching probably some Sunday matinee or something like that. Nothing to do. What do you listen to?
Okay. What I listen is depending on my mood. So if I'm relaxing, I might listen to some slow jam or some R&B.
Any particular artist you fancy?
No, I fancy more the songs.
Yes.
It's a little bit strange.
Let's not go down that road. Not even close. I'm talking the music. Any particular genre?
For example, well, you know, I'm a girl, so Drake is nice. I like Rihanna.
On the Sunday evening, Drake though. Hotline Bling in the sun. That don't add up, innit?
I know, but you know, sometimes Asha.
Okay.
Let me think. R. Kelly. I'm just in love with recently. You know the song? You remind me on my Jeep. I wanna ride. Oh, that song is on my playlist right now.
It's a great song. I can see that. but for you, as you said, you started out when you was 13-year-old, yeah? And what exposed you to the music in the first place?
It was a karaoke.
Was it karaoke?
Yeah, it was a karaoke in Italy, and I remember there was this big artist in Italy. Her name is Laura Pausini. She's kind of famous in South America as well.
Yeah.
And I used to love her so much, and I used to sing her all the time. And I don't remember who told me, like, come on, Fran, just try, just go. So I went up the stage and I sang. Yeah. And everybody were like, okay, cool, that's good.
Yeah.
And then one day I was singing somewhere else, just for fun, and we found this coach. So he started to teach me how to sing. And then it's been a long process and long road.
Yeah.
I still go into him. When I go back to Italy, I always go to his studio and we do, you know, some vocalizing and some singing. And that's how it started. But it's something that is passion. It comes from, it just when I'm stressed, when I'm tired, I just want to sing. If I'm upset, if someone made me going a little bit crazy on the road when I'm in my car, I'm coming back and I'm going to sing because I'm frustrated.
Get it. Oh my gosh, pretty much. You in the UK now, you're doing music in the UK. Are you associated with any groups or any bands or anything? Where are you based in the UK?
Well, I just joined Real Talent.
Okay, can you just explain who is Real Talent, please?
So it's a group of people. We are three artists. And there are other two DJs and other girls that are doing promotions.
Okay.
And we are a very nice group.
Okay.
I'm very pleased to be one of them.
Yes.
And we just had a show Sunday night.
Yes, I think I came by the show as well.
Yeah.
But I missed your performance, which was quite sad because I was coming like, oh, I got to see this girl perform. Hurry up. I'm on the gas pressing. Then guess what? The police car pulled behind me and I had to start driving slow.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know when you come in that in a mad rush, you're going through everything, and then you pull up at the stoplight and then you look right beside you, there's a copper. You
and then you have to stop. That's not little Fran, sorry. I have to stop.
Yes. Well, I heard about the show and I heard it was a success, so congrats on that.
Yeah, thank you.
And trust me, all the best with the Real Talent team. And big shout out to Juvenile as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's locked in. Big up to yourself, Mr. Juvenile.
Can I big up Juvenile and Guru? And I would like to big up Matt, Nisha. I would like to big up Jakey and Jaden. So all of us, really.
You know, I'll let you speak. I could let you speak all day because I like the accent. You know, I've been speaking to you all day and all this time. I'm like, something is there, but I just couldn't figure it out. But it's only when you tell me that you're Italian, then it all comes to play.
That's why.
Yes, because I went to Milan.
Okay.
I went to Milan and I went to that with the big churches and I hear the Italian speaking there and I like the language, but I just couldn't understand what they were saying. But it's very expensive there though.
It is, but my family says that it's expensive here too, so it's dependent really. Because if they come in here, oh, London is so expensive, yes it is. But when you go back in there, it's still expensive, so...
I know. So in terms of you...
you never win, really.
You can't win. Well, you know what? The reason why we find we can survive in London is that we know the ropes. So if you're a local, you know where to find your little bit of cheaper stuff than if you're a tourist. If you're a tourist, you're gonna stay in the high street and you're gonna get bumped. As I'm not saying everyone is bumping you, but yeah, they are bumping you. Basically, so you're a local in Italy, so you know the ropes. I don't know the ropes. So in terms of the musical scene in UK and Italy, how could you weigh them up? How is it different? What do you like better in both worlds?
I prefer UK.
You prefer UK?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think in Italy is a little bit limited. Big artists like artists back in the days, they are still alive, and it's like they are famous, and it's great music. It's that old cool music.
Yeah.
The new artists that are a little bit limited. So if you don't have a big name, you don't really come out in Italy.
You don't get don't get anywhere.
No.
Okay. So do you think that the playing field here in the UK is a bit more leveled?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. This industry is mad.
We know that.
That's a mess of where you are.
We know that.
But you've got a little bit more chance in here, and you can say, okay, this is what I do, and people will listen to it.
Okay.
So you got the chance to say, okay, I can do this, or I can show you who I am. But after, if you don't like me, it's cool.
It's cool.
But at least I had a chance.
You get a chance.
In Italy, it's a little bit more, okay, you've done this, okay, cool. But if you don't know someone in Italy, well, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah.